And welcome to tonight's guaranteed to be action-packed JV semifinals girls basketball game. Going to be a great game tonight, folks. We've got Bethel Christian traveled here from Kinston. They will be taking on your home Wilson Christian Lady Chargers for what is the semifinal game in our conference. Winner of this game will, the quarterfinal game of our conference. The winner will advance to the semifinal game, which will be played Monday. Looking forward to an action-packed game. I think we're going to start off here momentarily with the starting lineups. Coaches for tonight's team. Coach Brian Troll, head coach. And Coach Reed Petway, assistant coach.
Check, test 1, 2.
For the Bethel Christian Academy, we have got
want to welcome everybody out
Kendall
tonight
Sanderson
for this matchup.
And Michelle Williams. Folks, we're going to step away here for a minute as we do the entering players for our game tonight, starting lineups, and a word of prayer. So we'll step away for just a moment.
Father God, we thank you so much for the day that you've given us. Thank you for safety of travel for our friends from Bethel. God, I pray you would bless our girls as they play tonight. Lord, I pray that the sportsmanship on and off the court would be pleasing to you. I'm thankful for the ministry of these schools. Lord, I pray you would continue to protect them in the days to come. And Lord, help us to reach our communities for you. In your precious name I pray. Amen. Now for our starting lineups. First for the Trojans of Bethel. Number 11, Emily Ream. Number 31, Marin Gates. Number 4, Kylie Salazar. Number 34, Sarah Kate Harrison. And number 21, Mackenzie Devine. And now for your Chargers of Wilson Christian. Number 10, Hannah Parker. Number 11, Holland Miller. Number 12, Malia Hughes. Number 14, Patsy Price. And number 30, Skylar Davis.
Well, folks, we're getting ready to get started in this quarterfinal game for the JV Girls Varsity State Championship Tournament. Getting ready to have a jump ball midcourt. Glad you guys can join us tonight watching on Livestream. So thankful as always that we have the privilege and honor to get this out. Thanks right from the jump for Mr. Thompson and the hard work he does in producing these. And let's get started. Jump ball goes to the Chargers. And we immediately have a transition, missed layup, and Hughes sinks the two to get 2 points for the Lady Chargers. It's number 12, Malia Hughes. Great shot from the guard there. And we've got Bethel, errant pass. Patsy comes up with the steal, kicks it to Holland. Holland wisely lets that ball go out of bounds. Good defense by your Bethel, visiting Bethel ladies. Ball thrown in. Patsy to Holland. Holland to Mrs. Parker. Mrs. Parker dumps it over the top to Skylar. Skylar does a great job saving that ball, throwing it back in, but Lady Chargers unable to corral the ball, and the ball rolls out of bounds. The ball's rolling across the court. Oh, varsity player who actually should be playing JV. She's a freshman, but is killing it at the varsity level. Chloe Villavarde picks that ball up and throws it back into the referees. Bethel brings the ball down, number 21. Good ball movement from them. Tries to dump it to the high post. It's kicked back out. Mackenzie Devine rotating on the outside, being that safety outlet player. Marion Gates now with the ball, throws it back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie back to Marion Gates. And the Lady Chargers trap, number 11, Emily Rim. And they get the travel call. Bethel, full court press, forcing the Chargers to bring the ball under pressure. They do just that. Good ball movement from Skylar. Skylar to Malia Hughes. Hughes shot and misses. Bethel with the rebound. Ball coming down the court by Mrs. Gates. Gates Throws it to Rim. Rim to Divine. Divine back to Rim, and the ball bounces off. Going to be Chargers ball. 2-0 Lady Chargers. No fouls for either team. Ball comes into Holland. Holland breaks the press. Sees an opportunity to drive. Misses the layup. And 2 Lady Chargers both had the rebound, hanging onto the ball. Both let go of it to let the other one have it. Ball got loose. Bethel comes up with it. Mackenzie Devine at the top. Again throws it to Marion Gates. Good defensive pressure there from Hannah Parker. Ball goes off the Chargers. And back to Bethel. Rim throws it inside. Ball bounces around. Skylar Davis comes up with it. Holland Miller brings the ball down, throws it to Parker. Parker to Skylar. Skylar looking to get the ball off as she is trapped and commits the travel. Ball back to Bethel. Gates throws it into Divine. Divine bringing it down past half court. Getting her offense set up. Looks like they're moving to a 4-out with a high post. She's unguarded, and she says, give it to me, I'll shoot it. Misses the 3. Good shot, though. Good look. It was open. Holland with the ball. And we've got a foul on Divine. Number 21. That'll be the first foul of the game. And she fouled Holland Miller. Be Lady Chargers ball at the top. Patsy Price throws it in to Holland Miller. Holland drives. Fouled by Rim. That'll be the second foul. Charged to the visiting Bethel Christian Academy. Chargers ball on the sideline again. Patsy throws the ball in to Mrs. Holland Miller. Sets the screen for Holland. Holland breaks off the screen, finds the open player. Goes to throw the pass, throws it a little high. Over Hannah Parker's head, ball out of bounds. It's Bethel's ball. Still a 2-0 ball game. 4 minutes left in your first period. 2 fouls committed by Bethel, 0 by your Lady Chargers. Ball being brought up the court by Marion Gates. Gates goes to throw it to the high post. Holland Miller. Little soccer kick there. That's an infraction, and ball goes back to Bethel. Gates looking for Divine. Divine back to Gates. Good ball movement. And they're calling a foul on Holland Miller. That'll be the first for Holland, first for the Lady Chargers. Ball will be underneath for Bethel. Kaylee Salazar throws it in. Marion Gates goes to take it in. Trips over the stationary Charger ladies, loses the ball, but comes back up with it. Sarah Kate with the shot. Ball comes out to Holland. Promising that she's going to take it to the hole and gets fouled shooting. That would be 2 fouls on Mackenzie Devine, the 3rd foul on Bethel. That hurts Bethel Christian Academy for sure. Mackenzie seemed to be the one they were running the whole offense through there, or at least controlling the ball coming through half court. They're going to have to sub her early, make sure she doesn't get in foul trouble. Holland Miller pauses. Makes the first of 2. 3-0. Wilson Christian. Mackenzie Devine comes out. She's being replaced by Julia Barnhill. Holland Miller the second. Comes up short. Patsy with the rebound. Kicks it out to Parker. Parker comes out. Resets the offense. Throws it to Hughes. Hughes makes an errant pass. Throws it to the new player in the game, Julia Barnhill. Great steal from her. She throws it out to Marion Gates, who misses the open jumper. Wilson Christian with the rebound. Holland Miller with the ball. Dribbling through the defense pretty quickly. Commits the travel. Throws it to the high post to Patsy. But traveled prior to that. It's going to be Bethel's ball. And we've got a timeout. Folks, it is our mid-quarter American Freedom Governor Cooper mask timeout. Well, folks, we've seen a pretty fast-paced game so far. A very clean-played game for a JV girls game. I've been impressed so far. Girls are on both teams are very focused. Making some good passes. Both teams very well coached. As I watched, players are where they need to be offensively. Defensively, we're getting great effort out of both teams. Very impressed with Bethel. They've obviously scouted this game and are keeping their eye on Holland Miller, as most of the Charger offense flows through Holland. They're doing a good job keeping an eye on her, trying to frustrate her a little bit. We'll see how she handles that pressure. Good game plan by Bethel's coach. Ball will be thrown in on the side by Bethel. Taking over the point guard duties is Marilyn Gates. She kicks it to rim. Rim goes to throw it underneath. Ball bounces off. Chargers have the ball. Unique call there. Evidently one of the Lady Chargers kicked the ball. Coach Troll nodding in agreement, saying, hey, you got that one right. That was a late call, but you always like as a coach and are okay with a coach when you see something that should have gone the other team's way and the referees call it and get it right. And they did there, so we're always thankful for that. You want to win it the right way. And the Chargers collapse on the ball, get a jump ball, possession arrow to the Lady Chargers. Lady Chargers ball. Again, they are pressuring Holland Miller pretty heavily. It's 1v3, but she's able 1v4. She's able to dribble through him, throws the pass underneath to Skylar, who wasn't quite ready for that pass, and the ball whizzes by her. And those of you that know, Holland Miller plays catcher, and she's used to slinging that thing to second base. And the 7th grader said, gonna have to take a little mustard off that one. Ball brought up again by Gates. Gates to rim, tipped out by Holland. Might have been a makeup call there for the Holland Miller. Might have got smacked in the face a little bit there, wiping off the drool. And we might have had a makeup call on the travel. They're checking on her, making sure she's okay, and she is. She's a tough one. Plays catcher. Nothing intentional, just the flailing of hands by both teams, and sometimes your nose is in the way. Holland drives, and that's her favorite shot. That running jumper slash floater, not quite a floater, more of a running jumper. That's a pretty difficult shot to bank off when you're traveling at that speed, but she's able to make that shot a high percentage of the time. Brings the lead 5-0 for the Chargers. And Bethel, Marion Gates drains the three. Good shot by Marion Gates to close that score right up to 5-3. We've got a 2-point ball game. Holland Miller's dribbling by everybody like she normally does. Gets the reach in. From Julia Barnhill, that'll be the 4th foul on Bethel. First on Julia Barnhill. Holland hard to stop. She's quite the good dribble driver. Parker throws it into Skylar. Skylar's guarded well, but gets a great drop step and throws the ball up. It bounces around, doesn't quite get it. Malia Hughes with the shot from the corner, hits it off the backboard. And Skylar, as well as Julia, tied up underneath. Jump ball. This time the possession error goes to Bethel. Ball being brought down by Marion Gates. Kicks it to rim, who's tied up with Hannah Parker. And you guessed it, folks. Jump ball. This time it goes in the Chargers' favor. Possession error will now turn to Bethel. Patsy throws it in to Holland. Rim doing a good job quickly closing out on Holland. Holland dribbles by her and goes to the rim and makes it. She's tough to stop, folks. That's 7-3, and if I'm correct, Holland Miller is accounting for all 7 points. 7-3, 1 3-pointer by Bethel. Your Lady Chargers are winning by 4. 1 foul on the home Chargers, 4 on Bethel. Minute 16 left in the first period. Timeout called by Bethel's coach. Don't know what he's saying in the huddle, but I can imagine it's something like guard Holland Miller. She's the girl with the ponytail and the number 11 on her shirt. That would be my message in the huddle. Coaches break the huddle. We got the first horn. Minute 16 left in the first period. Bethel's ball. Going from your right to left. Seth Troll so kindly bringing me a donut. I will try not to eat it in the microphone. Good ball movement there. Thrown in the direction of two Bethel players. Neither one was looking for it. Ball goes out of bounds. Patsy will throw it in to Holland. And Holland's going to break the press on her own. She dribbles to the defense, kicks it to Hughes. Hughes shoots it, banks it off the three. Doesn't go in. Bethel's rebound. 57 seconds left in your first period. First quarter, rather. Parker with good closeout defense. And they close out. And it's out of bounds on the Chargers. Don't worry, folks. Holland will hit the floor 10 or 12 more times tonight. And we'll probably bang into the bleachers 3 or 4 times. Tough as nails. Lily Hoskins comes in for Holland Miller. The coach gives her a break. The 7th grader. We had a travel before the shot. It's a shame because it went in. That would have been the second 3-pointer by Gates. She banked that one in. Patsy throws it in to Hoskins. Hoskins bringing the ball down. She dribbles through the defense. They're letting them play tonight. Kind of physical. And I think we got a travel. Yeah, double dribble on Bethel, so it'll be coming back. Ball thrown in by Patsy to Hoskins. Hoskins brings the ball down. Excuse me, folks. Choking on my donut. Parker to Davis. Davis back to Parker. Parker with a great shot inside the rim. As a coach, you never mind those misses inside the rim, and that was a good shot inside the rim, and she just missed it. Patsy comes up with the errant pass, looking for an outlet pass. Hits Hughes. Hughes has got the ball, stolen, knocked out of bounds by Bethel. A wild and crazy 57 seconds. We got 12 seconds left. Ball comes back to Hoskins. Hoskins kicks the pass to Parker. Parker throws it to Patsy at the top of the key. It's stolen by Bethel. Kicked by Parker, picked up by Bethel. And the time runs out. 7-3. Lady Chargers leading by 4. We are getting ready to start the second period. And we have got an Alyssa sighting. I think she was checked in at the scorer's table, and she will be coming into the game, for whom I do not know yet. Holland Miller is coming into the game, so 2 will be coming off. Not sure yet. We'll let you know when that happens. Bethel coach getting the old board and drawing out what he wants the team to do. And I'm sure it is something very deep and coachy, but I would be writing the number 11 on the board and say guard her. That's just me. Folks, we'll be back starting here the second quarter in just a second. I'm going to finish my Krispy Kreme donut. Okay, had 2 new players check in. Holland Miller is in for your Lady Chargers. Lily Hoskins, Skylar Davis, Alyssa Waddell, and Hannah Parker. Marion Gates brings it in. Hits Lizzie Eisenberg, who throws it out to Julia Barnhill. Barnhill throws it underneath. A great shot by Sarah Kate Harrison. Misses it. Rebound goes off the Lady Chargers. The ball will stay with Bethel. Inbounds pass by Bethel. And she's trapped. And a 3-second call. Ball came in to the Bethel player who was standing in the box with 2 other players, and the referee counted out the 3 seconds. Hoskins into Holland. Holland bringing the ball down court. They are definitely not going to let Holland have a free run at the basket. She throws it to Alyssa, who kicks it out to Parker. Parker shoots from outside and misses it. Skylar comes up the rebound, and she's fouled on the shot. She'll be shooting 2. Skylar Davis, that is a 7th grader, folks. Don't let her height fool you. 2 7th graders on the floor right now, Skylar Davis and Lily Hoskins. For the Chargers, Alyssa Waddell, an 8th grader. Hannah Parker, a freshman, and Holland Miller, a sophomore. Skylar misses the first of 2. 7-3. That's 5 fouls on Bethel. Not uncommon for teams playing Wilson Christian. Holland Miller is very good on the dribble drive, and oftentimes the defensive rotation tends to be a second late, and visiting opposing teams tend to rack up a lot of fouls trying to stop her from going to the hole. Skylar Davis, the 7th grader, makes the second of 2. 8-3, your Chargers are leading by 5. Good trap on the side. Parker dives down for the ball. It's knocked loose. Lizzie Eisenberg did a great job corralling that. But the ball will be turned over to your Chargers. Hoskins throwing it in to Miller. Miller comes down the court. And she dumps it down to Alyssa. Couldn't handle the ball. Skylar Davis comes up with it. Hoskins with the shot. A little short. Skylar and Hoskins with the trap. Now Parker reaches, misses the player. Marilyn Gates, she squirts out, does a great job dribbling down the court. Kicks the ball to the corner, back to Gates. And Gates finds the open Julia Barnhill, who sinks the 2. 8-5, Bethel. And Holland dribbles it off the back foot. And fast break by Bethel. They miss the layup, get the rebound, miss the putback, and miss the next shot. Skylar Davis comes up with the ball, throws it to Holland. Holland hits it. We've got Mackenzie Devine back in the game. Good pass by Holland, off the hands of Hoskins. Tough on Holland, throwing those good open passes underneath. And those 7th graders aren't used to that much juice on the ball. Marion Gates bringing the ball down again. Off the ball now, Mackenzie Devine. Coach making a little change there. Not having Mackenzie bring the ball up. And if Wilson Christian needs a scouting report, don't leave Marion Gates open. Had she not double dribble or traveled before the second one, she'd be 3 for 3. Instead, she's 2 for 2. The first one didn't count. We've got another foul on Mackenzie Devine with the reach in on Holland Miller. Patsy comes in for Skylar Davis. That would be Mackenzie Devine's 3rd. Coach has got to pull her out. She's too important to this team to leave in to get her 4th and 5th foul. That's the team 6. Next foul on Bethel, regardless of whether it's shooting or not, will be 1-1. Holland drives, kicks it to Parker. Parker dribbles around, kicks it to Holland. Holland sees the opening, misses it, gets tipped, and they call a jump ball. And I think the ball's going to stay with Lady Chargers. It is. Parker comes out for Hughes. Patsy's bringing the ball in. Good screen set. Nice play run there by Coach Troll. Throws it underneath to Alyssa. Alyssa kicks it back out to Holland. Holland drives baseline. And she throws the ball in. Feels like she got bumped on that baseline a little bit, but had to let go of the ball. And we got the turnaround jumper by Julia Barnhill. A little short. Ball goes out of bounds. Lady Chargers ball. 8-8, folks. We've got what I promised to be an exciting game, and it's exciting, and it's close. Got a full court press. Ball goes into Holland. Knocked out by Bethel. And Coach subbing in. Coach is subbing out Lily Eisenberg and putting in Emily Rim. Holland with the ball in a full court press. She is open. Clears the press herself. Hits Alyssa, who takes the shot. It's knocked out of bounds. Ball hits the end line. The forward is saved by Patsy, and it is Wilson Christian's ball. Patsy rotates over. Coach calls a play. We'll see what the Chargers have drawn up. Big shocker. Ball goes to Holland. Holland to Hughes. Hughes with the shot. A little long. Patsy with the shot. Puts it in. She's done that well the last few games, folks. done that well. She does that hard work, Patsy Price, underneath those big rebounds and puts the ball back in. And the ball's thrown to underneath. Alyssa comes up with the steal. And she quickly throws the ball away. Under pressure there, doubled up there. But stays with it. Good job by Alyssa. Trying to scrap back and get that ball back. Bethel coach wisely sees his team had possession and calls a timeout. Saves possession on that ball. 10-8, your Lady Chargers winning by 2. 3:32 left in the second period. Folks, we have a nail-biter of a quarterfinal game here in Wilson, where your Wilson Christian Lady JV Chargers are playing your Bethel Christian Academy JV girls. Both coaches using this opportunity to coach their teams up in what I like to refer to as our mid-quarter Governor Cooper American Freedom Mask timeout. Lady Chargers getting into their usual 1-2-2 defense. Ball's brought in. Good ball movement by Bethel. Wilson Christian making a note to watch Gates, because you leave her open, she'll drain the three. Holland Miller comes up with the ball and push from behind by Gates. Holland Miller will be shooting 2. Shooting foul anyway, so she'd be shooting 2, but from this point forward, Lady Chargers, even on non-shooting fouls, will go to the foul line, shooting 1-1 for the next 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Holland Miller, a little short on the first one. Holland Miller shoots the second of 2, misses that short on that one as well. And Gates, so far player of the game for Bethel, comes up with the rebound. Dribbles down, throws it in the corner to Rim. And Rim gets her pass deflected. Malia Hughes with the layup. A steal and a layup, goes coast to coast, makes it 12-8. Malia Hughes makes the layup, outstanding. 12-8, your Lady Chargers winning by 4. Coach for Bethel saying take care of it. Always something a coach wants to be done, because oftentimes at the JV level, both boys and girls, it can get a little bit sloppy. Bethel coach called a timeout before the ball rolled out of bounds. He was awarded that timeout, using his timeouts wisely to save possessions. Using this opportunity to coach up his girls, looking for the old marker board. The old dry erase board. He's going to draw up something over there. He's done a great job tonight coaching his girls up. We've got a close one here. Coach Troll and Coach Reed Petway coaching the girls up. Referees taking this moment to talk over a few things and make sure they're seeing what they need to see. We are blessed. JV level seldom has 3 referees. We have 3 tonight. As a JV boys coach, I'd give anything to have 3 every night. Often unfair to these guys to try to officiate the speed of 14 and 15-year-old boys at the boys JV level with 2 referees, but they're asked to do it day in and day out. Ball comes in from Patsy to Hughes. Hughes over to Holland. Holland kicks it to Parker. Parker with the running jumper and banks it in. 14-8. Lady Chargers extending that lead back out to 6. And almost a full quarter since they've had that lead. Bethel tighten that game right back up. Gates kicks it over to Barnhill. Barnhill back to Gates. And folks, I think she's 3 for 3. 14-11. Bethel. And Miller with the drive. Foul on Julia Barnhill. That is the 8th of the game. Again, I'm pretty sure every foul has been committed against Holland Miller. As I stated earlier, not uncommon for Wilson Christian girls. Miller is such a great dribble driver. Drives so aggressively and with speed. Oftentimes, in order to stop her from getting an easy layup, you got to commit the foul. Holland, cold on her free throws tonight. Misses the first of 2. Missed the last 2. Leading scorer and the workhorse of this Lady Charger team. Gets it dialed in, makes the second of 2. 15-11. If you're going to have a chance, she better miss her free throws because she's going to the line a lot. Great look by Barnhill, but a little bit of miscommunication there. And Holland Miller drives. Oh. Holland Miller drives. Throws the pass to Parker. Hughes comes up with it. A little scuffle for the ball. And Bethel ends up with the basketball. Hughes comes out of the game. Coach going to talk to her a little bit. Ball comes into Gates, who throws it back to Barnhill. Barnhill throws it to Gates. Gates says, you take it. I'm going to slip over here, get open, drain another one of these threes. Ball gets moved around to Salazar. Ball makes its way back to Gates. You can count on her touching it a lot as well as she is at shooting. Ball thrown down low. Hoskins with the breakaway. Quickly drives to the right. Defender slides over. She hits the streaking Patsy for the bounce pass. Patsy lays it in for two. I think that's Patsy's fourth point, 17-11. Lady Chargers with a minute left. And you can't blame Barnhill trying to find Gates. Gates, the hot shooter for Bethel, just absolutely draining them tonight. Coach for Bethel giving Sarah Kate a rest. And bringing in Lily Barnhill. Holland dribbles in, loses the handle, kicks it to Patsy. Patsy to Hoskins. Hoskins to Parker. Parker drains the two. 19-11. Your Lady Chargers extending the lead to 7 with 45 seconds left. Gates dribbling the ball at the top, throws it down low. Great pass to Barnhill. Not sure what we had there. Might have been a 3-second call. Not sure. Holland gets a break. Hughes comes back in. Hoskins brings the ball down with 35 seconds left. Chargers content to let a little air out of the ball. Hoskins drives and kicks it to Hughes, who doesn't let it out of the ball, but lets the ball air out. Misses the three. 23 seconds left. 19-11. Your Chargers are winning. Hughes at the top of the key, putting the ball under pressure. Hoskins steps in. They move the ball to rim. Who throws it back to Gates. That's the one they want shooting. Gates with a double dribble. Calls by defensive pressure. Nothing of her own doing. The ball goes back to Lady Chargers. 12 seconds left. Ball goes to Hughes.
My name is Shelby Schuler, and I'm the yearbook advisor for Wilson Christian Academy. I've been teaching at Wilson Christian for 15 years. This is my 6th year as yearbook advisor. Yearbook is all about creating the history of the year in book form.
Once we got our pages, we started to work on them, and I've done like 3 or 4, including like the basketball pages and Grandparents' Day.
I've done a lot of behind the scenes, like taking pictures, putting in your book stats and stuff like that.
I've made numerous pages on different teams and classes, and we've been out and sold yearbook ads to different businesses.
When I was younger, I always looked up to the kids that did do yearbook because I always wanted to be the kid that went around and took pictures.
I joined yearbook because I thought it'd be a fun thing to do and a good way for me to be creative.
I was on the yearbook staff in high school for about 3 years, and my teacher that I had, Mrs. Carol Lewis, was very passionate about how we put that yearbook together, and I guess she sort of influenced me. The school had a need for a yearbook teacher, and I had a need personally, and so I volunteered. And the first year was tough because it was a huge learning curve, but I had a lot of good people to help me to understand how to put together a really good yearbook.
I'd say my favorite part is just being able to get on the computer because I like it so much, just being able to be on technology.
My favorite part of yearbook is being the first to see the yearbook and everyone else not being able to see it.
My favorite part of yearbook is taking the pictures and creating the pages.
Our number one goal is we are a Christian school, and that should be reflected in our yearbook. We want to include all the activities that we can, every student is included in the yearbook. My passion is every student has to be in there. There has to be names on every picture, there has to be comments on every picture, there has to be stories that are told.
I think that future students should take yearbook because it's a easy learning and fun class to take.
It's really fun and just a really good way for you to express yourself and be creative.
We need more people to take your book.
We have a lot of really, really good pictures of the students, and a lot of parents don't buy the yearbook, and their children are in that yearbook, and years from now they're going to wish they had.
And folks, welcome back to the quarterfinal game for the JV girls basketball. Quarterfinal game here in the East, Bethel Christian Academy versus your home, Wilson Christian Academy. Wilson Christian leading 19-11. Half starts off with the same starting 5 for both squads that started in the game. Holland Miller with the steal, picks the ball up, wants to pick the ball up, trips over the ball. Hughes gets the ball, goes to throw it down to Parker. Good defense by number 21, Mackenzie Devine. She is in the game. Didn't get to see as much of her as Bethel would have liked. She got in a little foul trouble early. Parker misses the shot. Patsy comes in with a great rebound, kicks it to Skylar. Skylar goes to kick it out. Ball stolen away by Devine. And Devine dribbles it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Chargers ball.
So Coach Hoskins, do the fouls reset then at half?
Yep, fouls reset at the half. So we are 0 fouls for each team. Okay. Bethel had gotten in a little foul trouble. Like I said, very common for games played against Wilson Christian with Holland Miller on ball. She is so aggressive driving and so quick. Other teams often rack up a number of fouls trying to stop her from going to the hole. but Bethel gladly resets. And folks, I'm not sure Gates is not 4 for 4 for the game. She has got 12 of the 14 points for the visiting Bethel. Drains another 3. Holland Miller with the ball. Quickly fouled by Mackenzie Devine. That will be her 4th. I know Bethel hoping for her to get to play a little longer and be on the court a little more. She is replaced by Lizzie Eisenberg. And that'll be the first foul of the half. Ball thrown in from Patsy to Parker. Parker to Davis. Davis back to Parker. Parker back to Davis. Great ball movement. Davis misses the putback. Great ball movement and passing there by your Lady Chargers. Ball trapped by the Chargers on the inbound. Patsy puts it up. Misses. Patsy gets the rebound. Puts it up. Patsy puts it up again. Misses. And the ball goes back. Marion Gates. Patsy with the hustle. Steals the ball. Going for the layup. Collision of 2 people. No foul called. They're letting them play, folks. Hughes comes up with the ball. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller kicks it to Parker. Parker says, "You leave me open, I'm going to pull the trigger." Follows her shot. Gets the own rebound. Ooh. And ball to Holland at the top of the key. She misses. Ball back to Rim. Rim comes up with the rebound. Bethel with the ball. Referees look like they're going to let them play second half. Ball kicked out to Gates. Better close out on her. Again, 4 for 4 for 3. Rim gets the ball. Does a great job controlling it. Kicks it out to Gates. Throws it across the middle. Hoping to find a open Sarah Kate Harrison. Hughes for Wilson Christian. Tips the ball out of bounds. Ball's going to be thrown in by Bethel Salazar. Salazar finds, you know it, Gates. Gates dribbling the ball around the top. Throws it to the open player. Ball gets thrown out of bounds. It's Wilson Christian's ball. 19-14, your Lady Chargers leading by 5. 1 foul in the second half. Coach for Bethel calling for them to pack it in, saying, hey, just don't let Miller drive. Miller throws it to Parker. Parker back to Miller. Miller moves it to Hughes. Hughes fires a 3, misses. Rebound by Bethel. Bethel player in trouble as she's being trapped. And we've got a jump ball. 3 Lady Chargers. Surrounding Sarah Kate Harrison. There's a jump ball. Ball getting thrown in by the Chargers. Bethel coach upset that he felt like he had called a timeout there. Patsy, drop step. Kicks it to Hughes. Hughes with the shot. And misses. Holland Miller catches the ball, throws it back in behind her back, bounces it off the visiting Bethel player's leg. Lady Chargers ball. Ball comes out to Holland. Back to Parker. Parker with the floater. In and out. And a quick whistle. Foul on Parker, reaching in from behind. So Patsy had the ball legally, for those of you watching from the camera angle. We're probably looking at Patsy and thinking there was no foul, but Parker came in from behind for the Chargers and committed a foul. We've got a technical foul on the Bethel coach. Lady Chargers will be shooting 2. Referee letting the Bethel coach know the unfortunate incident for someone like myself who does coach. If you get a technical, you got to sit down the rest of the game. That's tough. Holland Miller makes the first. And Holland Miller makes the second. 21-14, Lady Chargers. Not sure the Bethel coach knows that he actually has to technically sit down after getting a technical. I don't think he understands that. The refs are going to stop the game and say, we weren't telling you to sit down. We're telling you you have to sit down. Because once you get a technical, the coach is required to sit the rest of the game. Which is worse than getting the technical, is having to sit the rest of the game and coach. That's tough. I haven't been there. Hard for me to believe after all my years of coaching, but I've been close, I promise. The ticket is figure out where that line is and don't cross it. And Holland Miller makes the pass over second base. Oh, wrong sport. We've got our mid-quarter Governor Cooper American Freedom Mask timeout. 21-14, your Lady Chargers leading this contest. Letting them play this half, only 2 fouls called on the visiting Bethel. 1 foul on your Chargers. 3 fouls so far. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third period. 21-14, Lady Chargers have a 7-point lead. Coach going with the same lineup he had. I know before the game is over for sure, we will see Mackenzie Devine back in. What a great ball player she is. Just been some unfortunate foul trouble tonight. And the coaches break the huddle of our mid-quarter American Freedom Governor Cooper Mask mandated timeout. And the second whistle, referees calling them out of the huddle and saying, let's get this show on the road. 21-14. Third period about to resume here. Bethel's ball going to be thrown in by Lizzie Eisenberg. She throws it into Marilyn Gates, the hot shooting 3-point shooter. Ball missed by Bethel. Corralled by Salazar, picked up by Hughes. Hughes takes off on the fast break, and it is Katie Bar the doors. Fouled on the shot by Rim. She will be shooting 2. 21-14, that will be the Bethel Christian Academy's 3rd team foul of the second half. Hughes with the shot, great arc, great release. Great backspin there. She makes the first of 2, making it 22-14. Coach subbing in Alyssa Waddell for Patsy Price. And Hughes makes the second. 2 of 2 to extend the lead to 9 for the Lady Chargers, 23-14. 3 minutes left in your third period. Rim with the shot. Skylar Davis with the rebound. Goes to throw it away for the fast break. Has it stolen, aggressively fights to get that ball back, loses it, gets it back again. Great hustle play by the 7th grader. Ball in the hands of Holland Miller. No secret here, folks. She's going to the hole. She kicks it to Parker. Parker throws it underneath to Alyssa. Alyssa finds Holland at the top. Holland resets it, kicks it to Hughes. Hughes back to Holland. Holland to Parker in the corner. Open shooter. Misses the shot, but follows her shot. You always like to see that when players follow their shot. And Skylar Davis again hitting the floor, doing the hard work. And Holland Miller going for the layup. Looks at the ref and says, I didn't throw it 6 feet short. But like I said, they're letting them play, folks. Good shot by Parker. Great hustle by Alyssa there for the rebound. Kicks it out to Holland at the top of the key, who misses it. Rebound comes off to Hughes. Hughes, who laughs after she makes the shot because, folks, she banked it and it wasn't, she didn't intend on banking it. Doesn't matter, it counts. Brings the score to 25-14. Lady Chargers up 11. Minute 56 left in the third period. Lady Chargers starting to pull away just a little bit. And I see at the table. We have an Olivia sighting. Olivia is coming in. Olivia, 7th grader. In with Skylar Davis, a 7th grader. In with Lily Hoskins, a 7th grader. Who is in with Alyssa Waddell, an 8th grader. And the old lady on the court, Holland Miller, the sophomore. Wilson also playing a number of young players. I do not think they have a, yep, they do. They have a couple freshmen, 3 freshmen. On the floor tonight. But other than that, a lot of middle schoolers. And that is oftentimes the case with JV girls basketball. Bethel calling another timeout. Saw something he didn't like or did like, not sure. And the huddle being broke. Chargers coming out with the same young lineup. But they've got the Road Warrior in there. We've got Mackenzie Devine back on the floor, folks. She's got 4. So the next one disqualifies her for the game. We hope she can withhold that because great young lady to watch play. Been fun watching her play tonight. Hope we get to see her play the rest of the game. She brings the ball up at point. Makes the pass underneath to Lily. Lily can't handle it, but hustles to try to save the ball. Lily, I think a 6th grader, if I'm not correct. Bethel listeners, please forgive me if I'm wrong, but if so, always am impressed seeing 6th graders on the court at the JV level, handling that pressure and hitting the floor and working really hard to stay in the game. Holland kicks it to Hoskins. Hoskins drives, finds the open Alyssa. She walked before she passed. Ball's going to Bethel. Eisenberg's throwing it in to Devine. Devine brings the ball down. Chargers are in their 1-2-2 defense. Devine slows it down a little bit. Says let's not get carried away. She's open. Misses a 3. Ball comes off to Holland. Holland's got the ball. Makes the pass to Olivia. Olivia kicks it to Hoskins. Hoskins shoots. Ball's tipped. Ball bounces around. Hits off Skylar Davis's leg and rolls out of bounds. It will be Bethel's ball. 1:06 left in the 3rd period. 11-point lead for your Chargers. Again, Eisenberg throws it into Devine. Devine brings it down. Eyeballing that defense. Trying to find those open spots and open passes. Kicks it to the side to Rouse. Back to Devine. Devine throws the ball. It's not handled. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Chargers ball. Hoskins throwing it into Holland Miller. Miller, the quarterback, so to speak, of this basketball team. She brings it down, kicks it to Olivia. Olivia back to Holland. Holland drives, kicks it to Hoskins. Hoskins takes a dribble. She's open. She shoots it. Rims out. Back to Olivia. Olivia to Holland. Back around the top. Devine's going to have to be careful. She's trailing Holland. And whenever you're trailing that player, you're in a good position to get a foul. We don't want to see Devine get another foul. 3 seconds called on the Chargers. Ball goes over to Bethel. 26 seconds left in this 3rd period. Lady Chargers leading 25-14. Devine bringing it down, staring that defense down again. Makes the pass to Rim. Rim back to Devine. Devine shoots the 3. Thought that one was in, folks. I think the distance was perfect, just off to the left. And the ball underneath. Shot up and missed. Kicked Olivia to Holland. Holland heading down the court. She's hard to stop when she gets that head of steam. Going a little bit too fast. Misses. Patsy with the rebound and the put back and sinks it in the final second of the 3rd period. Lady Chargers leading this contest 27-14. Great hard-fought match by both squads. 7 minutes left to determine who is going to make it to the semifinal game that will be played Monday night. Folks, I'm not sure, but I think that will be here at Wilson Christian, so we will be broadcasting that one for you live. Tight foul count. Only 3 for the visiting Bethel and 1 for the Chargers. 4 total fouls in the entire 3rd period. That's a low count for a average JV girls basketball game. We've got the entire 4th period, 7 minutes left, with the Lady Chargers leading 27-14. Coaches making one last effort and drawing up some plays. One unique thing, I can speak to this as the coach of our JV boys team. You get these timeouts and these quarter breaks, and you start to talk to your team, and because of the COVID restrictions, we have a very limited number of people in the gym, only essential personnel, and they will be talking, and then all of a sudden everyone stops talking, and the gym gets so quiet. All of a sudden, as a coach, you realize everyone in the gym can hear everything you're saying, and then you have to adjust your voice. Devine brings the ball down, kicks it to the corner to Rouse. Rouse back to Devine. Devine shoots and misses. Ball comes out to Olivia, finds Holland, and Holland finds Hoskins. Hoskins with the layup, and she makes it. The and one. The 7th grader sinks it. Great pass from Holland. And then Hoskins high-fives Patsy and smacks Holland in the face. Nothing like thanking the leader of the team and sophomore for a good outlet pass to give you an and one opportunity by slapping her in the face as she comes by. Hoskins shoots the free throw, misses. Doesn't touch rim, so that is a turnover. 29-14. Your Lady Chargers leading by 15, extending this lead. Starting to make this mountain a little difficult to climb. Devine bringing the ball down. Seen a little frustration in her. We hope she continues to do what she does. She's a great player, and we want to see her continue to bang it out, and she does. She doesn't quit. Fires up the three, misses it. Great rebound by Lily Barnhill. She misses. Patsy comes down with the rebound. Olivia with the breakaway layup, and Olivia makes it. 7th grader drains the fast break layup to extend the lead, 31-14. The Chargers leading by 17. Devine bringing the ball down. And the ball stolen by Holland Miller. Holland with the layup, 33-14. A 19-point lead here by our Chargers. Coach Troll making a substitution. Short bench. He only has 8 players. Only so much substituting he can do. He has pretty much, 3 starters are on the bench now, so he has got the entire bench in the game. A little long, almost goes in off the backboard. Rebounded by Patsy. Patsy to Holland. Holland says, I see an open lane, and she takes it. Falls to the floor. Shakes off the Stars. No foul called. No worries. Rebound by Bethel. Tied up by the Wilson Christian Chargers. And the possession arrow is in favor of the Chargers. Holland comes out of the game. And we've got a travel. You always tell these kids it's so hard for them to understand. When you've made up your mind to make a pass before you make the pass, you cannot plant both feet and get high on your toes to make the pass because your weight is shifting on your toes. And when you realize the defender is in the way of the pass you're throwing, you will continue to slide forward with your momentum and travel. And that's what happened with Hoskins. Great defense by the Chargers. Hughes with the steal after the ball was trapped. She sees the open player, but a little too late. Bethel comes away with the ball. Great defense by Bethel. Way to get back and play. Defense to cut the transition of the Chargers off. Devine with the ball at the top of the key. Tipped away by Hughes. Great passing by Bethel. And we've got a foul from behind on Patsy. Patsy Price. Alyssa is coming out. The 7th grader, Skylar Davis, coming in. Great pass. Play design there. A little miscommunication. Ball slides free, but bounces right to Devine. Devine makes the cross-court pass. Ball's tipped off by Skylar Davis. Hoskins comes out for Parker. Great defense by your Chargers. Bethel moving the ball around well. Devine with the shot. Patsy comes up with the rebound. Throws the outlet pass to Parker. Parker's bringing the ball down the court. Parker dribbles around the screen from Patsy. Hits it open Hughes. Hughes fires it up. Misses the ball. Tipped out by Davis. Davis throws it to Hughes. Hughes to Patsy. Patsy gets it knocked free. Hughes open on the wing and misses. Patsy catches the ball. Ties it up on a rebound while laying on the floor with the Bethel player, who is Addison Baker. I think another 7th grader. Great hustle play there by Addison. Always like to see that. And I think it's a jump ball, and it went in the possession arrow was pointed to Bethel this time. So Bethel bringing the ball down. Mackenzie Devine again. And the ball tipped away by Skylar Davis. Great defense. Throws it to Patsy. Patsy to Parker. As a coach, you always freak out a little bit when you see your big. Throw it to your big in transition. You want to get it to a guard. Dribble down. Patsy comes and gets the ball, but I think we're going to have a carry there. Yep, got a carry on the Chargers. Ball out of bounds. Hoskins coming in for, I think, Parker. And there is a Governor Koopa American Freedom Mask mandated mid-quarter timeout. 3:17 left in your fourth period. 33-14. Lady Chargers up by 19. 4 fouls on Bethel. Visiting Bethel, 1 foul on your Lady Chargers. Coaches doing some coaching changes and adjustments. Not sure why we haven't seen Marion Gates, other than the fact that we may see her in the varsity girls game. There's a limited number of minutes a number of players can play, and watching her shoot threes like she does, they may be saving the rest of her minutes for the varsity game. Wouldn't blame them. Girl can shoot. Devine bringing the ball down, kicks it to the awaiting Rouse. Rouse back to Devine. Devine shoots off the backboard, misses. Olivia with the rebound. And tipped out by Bethel. And quickly need to throw that in because Bethel is out of position defensively. Hughes dribbles it around. Tied up. Great defense again by Addison Baker, 7th grader. Good hustle by her. Ties that ball up, and it's Wilson Christian's ball. Well, they're not calling much. Either way, that was about 4 fouls on each team right there. And the ball thrown in by Devine. Comes out, and Parker comes away with the rebound. Ball thrown to Lily Hoskins. Stolen by Devine, and they call the foul on Hoskins on Devine. Devine will be shooting. Nope, that'll be underneath. She was not in the act of shooting. It'll be an underneath play. Coach calling for Lizzie Eisenberg to take that ball out. She finds the open player underneath. Quickly trapped. Rouse shoots it, misses it. Skylar Davis comes up with the rebound. Finds open Lily Hoskins. Hoskins bringing the ball down the court. She's dribbling in. Finds Skylar Davis at the elbow. Open shooter, and she shoots. Drop the ball. Oftentimes you catch that shooter can catch it and shoot it in rhythm. And she dropped that ball and got a little out of rhythm. Missed that a little short there. Went out of bounds, and it will be Bethel's ball. Mackenzie Devine bringing the ball down the court. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this contest. And the ball thrown away. Hughes runs for the ball. A lot of contact. Unfortunately, we're not going to see Devine get her 4th foul, so she'll stay in the game, or 5th foul, she'll stay in the game. Tipped out by Devine. Great defense by her. Try to steal that ball. Puts the pressure on Lady Chargers. And she wisely goes to the hole and shoots it. It's fouled by Hughes. Devine will be shooting 2. Devine will be shooting the first of 2. 1 minute and 54 left in this 4th period. 19-point lead. Been a little bit of a scoring drought for both teams here. Devine misses the first of 2. 3 fouls on the Chargers. 4 when you're visiting Bethel. And Devine misses the second of 2. Tips the ball out of bounds. Charger ball. They find Olivia and throws the ball back court. That's one of those, once Olivia let go of it, she's like, I'm sorry, coach. Looks over there, shakes her head, and laughs. Wasn't thinking. Saw the defensive pressure coming. Looked for the open Parker, but it didn't dawn on her until after she let go of the ball that Parker was back court. Easy thing to do. Olivia laughs it off. Devine shoots the ball from Steph Curry range. Misses it. Bethel gets the rebound. Throws it to the Bethel player. Tipped away. Hoskins with the ball. They call Hoskins with the travel. Good defensive pressure by Devine. Bethel ball. 1 minute 33 left in this quarterfinal game. Ball thrown inside. Parker gets the ball. They tie her up. They're going to call a travel. Ball thrown in to McKenzie. Bounces off Mackenzie Devine. It'll be Wilson Christian's ball. Neither team really gotten much control or possession of the ball. Ball comes to Hoskins. Hoskins brings it down court. A lot of contact. No foul called. Ball moves down to Olivia, who finds Skylar Davis underneath. Banks it in. 35-14, your Lady Chargers extending it to a 21-point lead. Bethel. Errant pass goes backcourt. It'll be your Lady Chargers ball with 57 seconds left to play. Parker finds Hughes. And Hughes misses the shot, but it's quickly rebounded by Skylar Davis, who shoots the running floater. Misses. Bethel. Barnhill comes down with the rebound. Good work there. Kicked out quickly to Addison Baker, who does a good job getting the ball to the leader on the court, Mackenzie Devine. Devine, another Steph Curry three-pointer. Missed. Parker gets the ball. Kicks it to Hoskins. Hoskins back to Park. Well, referee not really in a position to make that call. It wasn't even close to backcourt, but evidently he wanted it to be. The referee at midcourt. Coach Troll looking and laughing with the referee at midcourt, who had the look. Hey, don't want to do those guys' job. And the ball's out of bounds by the Lady Chargers. Bethel's ball, looking to get the quick throw in on the inbounds, and they do. Ball gets to Rouse. Rouse does a great job maintaining control of it. Addison Baker gets the ball, kicks it. Oh, in and out. Kicks it to Lily Barnhill. It's a great shot, just does rim out. And Skylar Davis takes it coast to coast, no call. Understandable, 35-14, no time left on the clock. The quarterfinal game is over. Your Lady Chargers will be advancing to the semifinal game, which is Monday night. Again, I think that will be here. I will confirm that before we begin the Lady Chargers game, but it will be Monday night against the winner of the other quarterfinal game played. Folks, we're going to take about a 12-minute break as we get ready for the varsity girls basketball game between the same two teams, no less. Your Lady Chargers playing the visiting Bethel Christian Academy of what I promised to be an exciting girls varsity basketball game here on a beautiful Friday night in Wilson, North Carolina. Folks, we'll see you in about 11 minutes.
The Lord tells us to pray without ceasing, not meaning we're limited to a life of solitude on our knees, but to be in constant communication and fellowship with Jesus Christ, to have a relationship with the Savior and find it odd when you're not talking with Him, instead of hardly remembering the last time you and your Creator spoke. He tells us to pray. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of the faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if ye have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath or doubting. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin and heal their land. Do you want to see God working? Pray without ceasing.
When they first started, I didn't hear any harmony because it was just like a couple people. But then once they started harmonizing, it just blended together really well.
At first, I was like, does this guy have auto-tune? But as like the songs kept going on, it kind of just spoke to my heart. Just the songs and the words were very powerful and spoke to a lot of people.
They found a way to share the gospel through singing. It was amazing. I've never heard such good singing, to be honest.
I like to share this because I don't know if anyone else has gotten saved, after they were 5 years old.
I thought it was very powerful because being in a family that does have strict boundaries, it shows to me that those boundaries are there for a reason and people can always find the way out. But as long as your heart is right with Christ, you won't want to try to fight those boundaries. So it just spoke to me to try to make sure that I'm living right for the Lord and that my heart is right with Christ.
Choose which side you're going to be on. You're going to be on the side where you're a Christian that wants to be cool and wants to be accepted, or are you willing to face the persecution that's coming up in the coming years? Because that's how you're going to stand for the rest of your life. I found it's so hard to get into one and then switch to the other. It's nearly impossible.
It was nice to hear her open up and just be honest with everybody.
I hope people will become more willing to share their testimony because we should be proud of it. And we shouldn't want to hide away our struggles because people struggle with the same things.
We've all just said it was really good and that we were glad that they came.
And we welcome you back to Wilson Christian High School. We're getting ready to have our second matchup of the night. We have the varsity girls, Wilson Christian Chargers. The Lady Chargers are getting ready to take on Bethel for a playoff game coming up. We had our first game ended with a victory for the junior varsity girls. So now we're getting ready for our next lineup. The Chargers are out on the court getting warmed up. We should have prayer and the announcements coming up here very soon, and we will follow in with that.
I'd like to welcome everyone to tonight's first round playoff action between Bethel Christian and your Lady Chargers. Adam Carnes. If you would please rise for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem and then our starting lineups. Tonight's prayer given by Mr. Adam Carnes.
Let's pray. Father, thank you for the evening. Thank you for the day that we've been able to live for you. I hope we did that today, Father. I hope our life was pleasing to you today. Father, thank you for this time that we have to come together. Thank you for the safety travel of Bethel. Father, I pray that you would keep the girls safe tonight, keep them away from harm, and give us a good game. Thank you so much, Father, for your son and his sacrifice on the cross. And I pray that you give Bethel safety to travel home tonight as well. We ask this in your son's holy name. Amen.
And folks, welcome to this quarterfinal varsity girls basketball game between your
starters for
hometown Wilson Christian Chargers and your Bethel Academy Trojans. Starting lineups for Bethel: Laurel Fulcher, number 22 Gabby Sutton, senior,
Number 20, Kashaya Chapman.
and number 20, forgive me, she's not on the roster,
Kelly Suggs.
number 10 Kelly Suggs, a junior,
Olivia Fulcher.
number 24 Olivia Fulcher, the freshman. Well, folks, it's time to introduce your Lady Chargers. Wearing the full pink ensemble tonight.
And now the starter for your Lady Chargers.
Looks like Coach Stroll will be starting his usual starting five. Number 3, the freshman Chloe Villabate.
At guard number 5.
At guard number 5, the sophomore Jocelyn Bailey.
At forward number 10, Caitlin.
Forward number 10, Caitlin Parker, the lone senior.
At guard number 11.
Not on the team, but starting. And number 11, Kate Hoskins, a sophomore guard.
Forward number 15, Sophia.
And at forward number 15, Sophia Nesbitt. Folks, he's starting a freshman, sophomore, senior. Lady Chargers look excited. Sophia Nesbitt high-fiving over top of Ellen, banging her in the head. Bethel ready to get playing, and the Lady Chargers seem to be having a meeting of themselves. Referees say, break it up, girls. It's time to play basketball. And the jump ball. Lady Chargers going from your left to right. The visiting Bethel Trojans going from right to left. And it's ball time. Tip from Sophia Nesbitt to Hoskins. Hoskins to Villavarde. Villavarde brings it down. Kicks to Hoskins on the wing, who kicks to Parker. Parker back to the top to Jocelyn Bailey to the open shooter. Chloe Villavarde in and out for Villavarde. Freshman guard. Gets the open look, fires it up, goes in the rim, spins around, kicks out. Rebound by Bethel. Bethel brings the ball down the court. Wants to slow this game down a little bit. And they are content to throw it around the top and see if they can lure Wilson Christian out. My bet is it's not going to happen. The guard, Laura Folger, the senior. And I was wrong. Chargers breakout. And Laura Folger throws up the three, and just like the Chargers, it goes in, rattles around and out. Both good shots, both missed. Parker kicks it to Villavarde. Villavarde to Hoskins. Hoskins to the open shooter, Bailey in the corner, who drains the three. Sophomore guard, Jocelyn Bailey, number 5, knocks down the three to start the scoring for this game. 3-0. Good ball movement by your visiting Trojans. Aggressive defense by the Chargers. Ball kicked out by the Chargers, but picked up by number 24, Olivia Fulcher. And we've got a push from behind on the Chargers. See who the call will be on. It'll be the first foul, number 11, Kate Hoskins from behind. That'll be the first foul of the game. First foul on the Chargers, first foul on Kate Hoskins. Bethel's ball underneath. Ball is inbounded to number 24, Olivia Fulcher. Kicks it to Suggs, back to Fulcher. Fulcher drains it. Got a tie ball game, 3-3. Well, they called that one a 2. Sarah Foote was on the line. 3-2, Chargers. Back to KP in the corner from Hoskins. Hoskins moves the ball. Kicks the open Villavarde. She says, I might have missed the first one. I'm not going to miss the second one. We got a 3-point competition here, folks, or at least a big outside shooting game. 6-2, your Lady Chargers are leading. Gabby Sutton bringing the ball down the court, content to slow it down. Bethel wanting to keep this a slow pace game. Ball tipped and then moved around, and we've got the block, which turned into a jump ball by Caitlin Parker. Possession arrow is in the favor of Bethel. Bethel's ball underneath. And great play design there. Chloe Villavarde with the steal off the tip pass. And the layup, misses the layup. Sophia Nesbitt with the rebound, kicks it to Caitlin Parker. Caitlin Parker gets trapped, kicks it out to Hoskins. Hoskins pump fakes, kicks it back to Caitlin Parker. Caitlin Parker travels on the baseline. Ball turned over to Bethel. Ball comes in to Gabby Sutton. Gabby content to, in basketball terms, it's called taking the air out of the ball, slow things down a little bit, not let these Chargers get in a running match with their Bethel Trojans. And the ball's dribbled off the foot of a Kate Hoskins. Ball will stay down with Bethel. Bethel's going inbound from the sideline. And the ball back to the corner to the open shooter, and she drains the three. That's Laura Fulcher. Great shot by Laura Fulcher. And like I said, folks, we got an outside shooting contest here, 6-5. All of the points coming from outside the three or just on the three. Pass to Hoskins. Hoskins to Villavarde. Back to Bailey. Bailey finds Sophia Nesbitt. Underneath, Caitlin Parker. Throws it to Nesbitt, who throws it to Hoskins, who finds the open Villavarde. Great ball movement by your Lady Chargers. Picked up by Parker with the shot and is fouled. She'll be shooting 2. That'll be the third foul of the contest, second from the visiting Trojans. Caitlin Parker will be shooting 2, 6-5. Chargers leading by 1. Foul on number 20. And Parker misses the first of 2, but drains the second. The senior brings the score to 7-5. 4:40 left in your first period. Gabby Sutton bringing the ball down the court. Chargers extending that defense. Great drive by Sutton, who kicks it. Bailey with the steal and takes it coast to coast for 2. 9-5. We've got a little Dolly Parton score. And Wilson Christian says, we're not going to let you slow it down but so much, and they extend that defense and put the pressure at the top. Force the pass is stolen by Caitlin Parker, who comes up with it. Jocelyn Bailey with it in the corner. Pump fakes the 3, dribble drives from the baseline. Sinks it. 11-5, your Chargers extending this lead. Bethel coach wisely calling a timeout, wanting to get things away. Not sure, but I think the referees will take a moment to call our Governor Cooper American Freedom mandated mid-quarter mask timeout. Folks, give me 1 second. I have one player on Bethel's roster that I do not have a name for, and I'm going to go get it during this mask timeout. I'll be right back with you. And the timeout is over. I have filled my roster. The one player I was missing was for Bethel was Kashia Chapman, number 20. She is still in the game. Your announcer's sheet is now complete. We have a 11-5 lead. Your Chargers leading this game. It looks like 1 foul apiece for each team. Great drive by Bethel. Shot was blocked, tipped, picked up by Bailey. Bailey drives 3. Bethel defenders close out on her. Ball bounced off the foot of a Bethel player. It'll be Wilson Christian's ball underneath. And we've got a travel on Bethel. Ball's going to be the Chargers. Pass to Sophia Nesbitt, tipped. She kicks it out to Caitlin Parker, and she's fouled by number 22, Gabby Sutton. And the ball kicked out to Hoskins. Takes second thought about shooting. Was open for the 3, kicks it to Sophia Nesbitt on the elbow. She shoots a little strong. Ball comes out to the Trojans. And Chloe Villavarde almost with the steal. Ball kicked to the corner from the shooter. Great rebounding by Bethel. Pulled down by Bailey for the Chargers. She takes it to the hole. She's hard to stop when she's going to the hole. Sophia Nesbitt with the shot. She's fouled by number 22, Gabby Sutton. That is her 2nd foul. Team 3rd. I think coach is going to probably need to pull her. Looks like he's going to bring Kimberly Spellman in for Gabby. Protect her with 2 fouls in the first period. Sophia Nesbitt makes the first of 2. Scores 12-5, your Chargers. Gabby going to get a little breather, going to protect her playing time. And Nesbitt sinks the second of 2. Good shooting for him. And the referees thinking needed a mass timeout, but it was already awarded after the Bethel coach called the timeout. For those of you who do not know, there's a mandatory mid-quarter timeout. We call it our Governor Cooper American Freedom mandatory timeout. The Bethel coach called a timeout, and as a coach, you learn pretty quickly if you call a timeout, if you need a timeout around the 3:30 mark, if you call one, because they have to take a mass timeout, they will allow you to keep your timeout and use the mass timeout. And that's what they did. Foul on Sophia Nesbitt. It'll be her first foul, team's second. Bailey on the defense. Parker with the steal. Chloe hits Hoskins. Hoskins back to Chloe. And that's we have two Chloes. That's Chloe Villavarde. She hits Hoskins. Ball back to Chloe. Underneath to Sophia Nesbitt. And she is fouled by Kashia Chapman. She will be shooting 2. And they are not calling her in the act of shooting. They're calling that one on the ground. I think that's a good call, and the ball will be underneath. Farmer comes in for Nesbitt. We are guard strong and got some shooters in the game. Farmer throws it to Chloe. KP back to Villavarde. Villavarde back to KP. KP finds Farmer in the corner. Shooter going to shoot. Shots blocked. Laura Fulcher comes down with the rebound, 13-5. And it looks like the Lady Chargers are jumping into man-to-man defense. Be interesting to see how they play this. Interesting. Got a foul on Farmer. That'll be the team's third foul, her first. 3 fouls for the Chargers, 4 for your visiting Trojans. So what we've got here, folks, is 12 didn't intend to, but she didn't come inbounds, ran down the court out of bounds. You've got to come onto the court after throwing the inbounds pass. Nothing she did intentionally, just a literal technical foul. Hoskins shooting the 2 technical fouls. Misses the first. And drains the second. And Bethel fan complaining they haven't seen that called in a long time. It's because it's seldom called. 14-5. Because it seldom happens. That player's got to, after they pass the ball in, come onto the court and not run to an open spot off of or in the out-of-bounds area. Unique foul. Don't see it very often. Farmer drives, drains the 2 at 16-5. Your Lady Chargers are extending the lead to 11 with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the first period. Bethel continue to slow the game down when they can. And good ball movement by Bethel. Impressed with the athleticism of this team. Good shot, just a little strong. And good scrap for the ball. Love to see those players hit the floor and really go after it. When you're in these quarterfinal games, you love to see the effort. 16-5. Your Chargers with the ball. We've got a table timeout. So the referees haven't explained to the table because it is an unusual foul. And what it is a team foul and a personal foul. Scores table making sure they clock that foul from that sideline play correctly. Villavarde to KP. KP with up and down. That's a travel. Senior thought about shooting and stopped in midair but didn't pass the ball. And that's going to be a travel. 16-5. We've got a little bit of a scoring slump. 45 seconds left in the first period. Bethel moving the ball well. Throw it to the elbow. Farmer ties it up with I need to work on my roster because Kashia Chapman is shown as number 1 on our roster, and Kashia is number 20. Good inbounds pass by Bethel. In and out shot by Bethel. And forgive me, folks, while I pull out my JV roster, and there is no question who number 1 for these varsity girls are because she played in JV as well, and she shot lights out. That is Marion Gates, number 1 for Bethel varsity girls. Caitlin Parker brings the ball down court. Just a little happy feet. Gets the travel call, 18-5. The Chargers are leading by 13. 3 seconds left in the first quarter. And a great attempt and effort by the varsity girls, Bethel Trojans. 2 quick passes to get that volleyball court shot between half court and the top of the key. Comes up a little short, but it was a good shot nonetheless by Gabby Sutton. Folks, we've got the first quarter in the can. 8-minute second quarter coming up before halftime. 18-5. Your Lady Chargers are winning by 13. 3 fouls on the home team, 5 for your visiting Bethel. Both to help cut into this Charger lead. Coach Troll and Coach Petway appear to be telling the girls just continue what you're doing. Be patient. Seeing some good basketball tonight. A number of talented young ladies on the floor right now for both teams. Love seeing that in our league. Love seeing our women's sports excel and do well both at Bethel and at Wilson Christian. Love having both those teams in the playoffs here in this quarterfinal game. And we are beginning the second quarter. Again, the same directions. Wilson Christian going left to right, Bethel right to left. Jocelyn Bailey with the ball, throws it underneath to Haley Carnes, gets the ball, a little strong off the backboard. Shot a little strong by Bethel. Farmer coming in with the shot, or the rebound, throws it to Chloe Villavarde, who takes it underneath, and the Filipino assassin winds her way into the lane and is fouled. Shooting, actually, not a shooting foul. They called it on the floor. That'll be the 6th team foul. The first for Olivia Fulcher.
Bethel seems to have picked up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, they did. They were trying to take the air out of the ball, and that didn't work for them. We had a misexchange between the referee and the inbounder for Wilson Christian. Bailey throws the ball to Villavarde, who drives, sucks the defense in. Hoskins for the open three-pointer, short. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Villavarde, shoots a three-pointer. It's long. They need to average those 2 shots. Villavarde rolls back in, all 3 foot nothing. Steals the ball and puts it back up. It's blocked. Bethel comes down with the rebound. Bethel's ball. Wilson Christian extending that defense out, not allowing those open 3-point shooters. Hoskins comes up with the rebound. And Villavarde finds the streaking Bailey down the middle, lays it over the top softly into the hands of Bailey. Looked like Tom Brady hitting Gronkowski in the end zone of the Super Bowl. Bailey corrals the pass, lays it in, extends the lead to 15, 20-5. Your Chargers putting forth a commanding game. That's going to be the 2nd foul on number 11, Kate Hoskins. Four fouls on the Chargers, 6 on the visiting Trojans. Number 12, Laura Fulcher, will be shooting. And the senior misses the first of 2. She will be shooting the second here. Sophia Nesbitt coming in for Hoskins. The senior Fulcher lining up the second of her 2 free throws, and in and out. Carnes comes down with the rebound, kicks it to Chloe Villavarde, pulls up short, looks for the open pass, finds Bailey, Bailey to Nesbitt, Nesbitt to Villavarde, Villavarde finds Farmer in the corner, freshman to freshman there, and good ball movement, Bailey to Nesbitt, Nesbitt open shot, misses it, Chloe Villavarde fights in there, kicks it out to Carnes, great ball movement, finds the open shooter Farmer, who kicks it out to Villavarde, Villavarde with the quick sidestep, fires it up, a little strong, Nesbitt comes up with the rebound, shoots and misses and is fouled on the shot. That'll be the team's 7th, putting Wilson Christian in the bonus, although that was a shooting foul. There'll be 2 shots anyway. All fouls on the floor will be 1-1 from this point forward. Sophia Nesbitt shooting the first of 2. That was the 2nd foul on Olivia Fulcher, team 7th. Nesbitt misses the first of 2. Gets an encouraging tap from back from Farmer. That's her last name, not her occupation. And Sophia Nesbitt lines it up and drains the second one. I think she's 3 for 4 tonight. The big doing well at the line, 21-5. Another substitution. Fulcher comes out. Gabby Sutton comes in. Gabby, another senior. Being guarded by Nesbitt. And they call a jump ball. Possession arrow in the favor of Bethel Christian Academy. Lady Chargers setting up underneath. Carnes with great defense with the steal. Big to big pass. Those bigs wanted to make sure they got the full run down the court, but the ball comes back to Villavarde. Villavarde double high fives Kimberly Spielman, but you can't do that in basketball. That's foul. Team 5th foul. Villavarde's first. Gabby Sutton eyeballing that defense, seeing where the holes are. Kicks it over to number 24, Olivia Fulcher. Gabby goes to take it in the middle, mishandles the ball. Farmer comes up with a steal, throws it to Nesbitt on the fast break. Ball is blocked. Picked up by Carnes, thrown to Nesbitt. Ball's blocked by Nesbitt. Gabby's at the end of the court and gets the and one. Good layup there for Gabby Sutton. Fouled by Sophia Nesbitt on the shot. She will get a chance for a 3-point play. That would be Sophia's 2nd foul, 6th team foul for the Lady Chargers. That cuts the lead down to 14 for the Lady Chargers. Gabby has a chance to make this free throw and cut it to 13, and she does. The senior drains a free throw, makes a 3-point play. 21-8, your Lady Chargers still winning in this contest. Villavarde to Farmer. Farmer to Bailey. Bailey to Carnes underneath. Carnes with the take. Great drop step. Nice soft touch. Bounces around and drains it. 23-8. Haley Carnes extends the lead to 15. Again, extending that defense are the Lady Chargers. Make it so difficult. And it was going to be out of bounds on Bethel. But the sideline player unwisely grabs it, and Farmer thought she may have to grab it. Turning the possession over to Bethel. And a good trap by the Chargers, but great hustle by number 4, Kimberly Spielman, who wrestles that ball free. Carnes comes down with the rebound, kicks it to Villavarde. Villavarde's gone. And Spellman, great defense by Spellman, but reaches in with the arm. And going to get the team 8th foul. That'll be 1-1 as they have Wilson Christian in the bonus. The first foul for Spellman. Chloe Willard will be checking in for Chloe Villavarde. There is a rule with Wilson Christian girls. We have to keep a Chloe on the court at all times. So if we're pulling a Chloe out, we have to put a Chloe in. Carnes gets the missed free throw by Villavarde, puts it back up, misses, puts it back up a second time and misses. Now Gabby brings the ball down the court, kicks it over to Spellman. Spellman throws it back to Gabby. And Gabby dribbles out of bounds. It'll be Wilson Christian's ball. And Chloe for Chloe exchange there. Chloe Willard, number 2, coming in for Chloe Villavarde, number 3. 23-8, 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second period. 15-point lead for your Lady Chargers. Willard kicks it to Farmer. Farmer to Bailey. Bailey to Parker. Parker to Carnes. Carnes to Willard. Willard drains the three. Running down the court with a tremendous amount of excitement. 26-8. Bethel calling a timeout. The senior comes in. Not in 5 seconds. And bangs the three. And folks, that's all about ball movement. 5-6 great passes there to find the open shooter, Chloe Willard. Great rotation, great arc. Her father, one of our assistant coaches, the assistant coach for our boys varsity team. And he is in Wilmington missing his senior daughter playing. And he would have loved to have seen that three-pointer, but I will make sure he is aware of that. Folks, we have what I think the officials are going to call this our Governor Cooper mid-quarter American Freedom mandated masked timeout. 26-8, your Lady Chargers are leading with 3:53 left in the second period. 6 fouls for the home Chargers, 8 fouls for the visiting Bethel Trojans. Coach Pridgeon drawing up some plays on the dry erase board. For the girls, oftentimes as a coach, you tell players something. They look at you, they nod their head like they don't know what you're talking about. That dry erase board helps so much. It'll be Bethel's ball. Bethel continuing to go from your right to left as we are still in the first half. Slowing the ball down. Looks like Wilson Christian's going to continue to extend that defense. Paige Barnes has come in the game for Carnes. Good ball movement by Bethel, and we've got a jump ball. No, that's going to surprise you folks, but we got a girls basketball game and we got a jump ball called. This time the possession error goes to the Lady Chargers. They'll inbound it to Chloe Willard, the hot three-point shooter right now. Chloe to Bailey. Bailey finds Paige underneath. Paige Barnes kicks it back out to Bailey. Bailey finds the open shooter in the corner, KP, who decides to pump fake and drive. Takes it to the hole for two. It is 28-8. Lady Chargers with a 20-point lead. Good ball movement by Bethel. Moving the ball around nicely and find the open shooter. Finding the hot hand, Fulcher. Just a little short on that three-pointer, and the ball is deflected out of bounds by Bethel. 3 minutes remaining in the second period. Your Lady Chargers winning 28-8. Chloe Willard brings it down, kicks it to Farmer. Farmer to KP. KP to Farmer. To Paige in the middle, who kicks it out and finds the open shooter in the corner. Chloe Willard, she can't make that shot this time. Wilson Christian transitions back quickly into defense. And the ball is stolen by the trailing Caitlin Parker. Ball to Bailey. Bailey drives. And they call the foul number 20. Chapman. Bailey's the shooter. Misses the first of the 1-and-1. Bethel pushing the ball. And tipped by Caitlin Parker. Second time not tipped. Ball tipped the first time. Second time the wrist was tipped. That's a foul on the Chargers. That will put Bethel Trojans in the bonus from the remaining 2 minutes and 25 seconds of the second period. The senior, Laura Fulcher, will be shooting two. Shooter's bounce on the first, hits the bounce of the rim. Great backspin. Ball bounces up, falls right in the rim. Coach Trolls subbing liberally. Fulcher, the senior, with the second of two. And drains it. Great shooter's touch. Farmer throws it into Willard. Willard makes the pass to Ellen in the corner. Ellen back to Farmer. Farmer to KP. KP to Willard. Willard brings the ball around the top. Finds Ellen. Open shooter, Farmer in the corner. She'll shoot that and almost makes it. A little short, bounces high. Bethel with the ball. Olivia Fulcher quickly transitions the ball down court. Kicks it out to, I am assuming, her sister Laura Fulcher, who shoots and misses. Rebound by Bethel. Didn't see the shooter on that play, but they missed. And the rebound came down to Farmer. Farmer to KP in the corner. She likes that corner shot. She makes it. That's a two-pointer, folks, but she loves it. Short corner, long corner, corner, corner. She doesn't care. Drains it. Lead back to 20 for your Lady Chargers. Bethel letting the air out of the ball. And good movement by Bethel. Rebound by Caitlin Parker. Chloe Willard pushes the ball down. Finds the open Farmer. Farmer back to Chloe. Chloe back to Ellen in the corner. Ellen loves to pump fake and drive that. She's left-handed, folks. She showed it to you there. 32-10. Bethel with a timeout. 1 minute left in the second period. Lady Chargers fired up. We love to see Ellen pump fake, pull that ball down, drive baseline, and shoot that little soft floater with the left hand. Teammates congratulating her. Folks, I'm going to pull this mic away and eat a cracker. Be right back with you. And folks, I'm back with you. Water and crackers, that's all I get here. No pay, just water and crackers. Bethel bringing the ball down. Moving the ball around well. And Gabby with the drive. Drives the lane, shoots it, misses. Farmer comes up the rebound. She's pushing the ball down the court quickly. Finds open Ellen. Great pass by the freshman to the sophomore, who drains it. That's number 4, Ellen Watson. Ellen's actually a junior. I like to make her a sophomore, but she is indeed a junior. Great shot by her to extend the lead to 24. And the rebound comes off. Could not be corralled by Kelly Suggs, who did a good job getting in position to get that rebound, but ball bounced off her foot and went out of bounds. It will be awarded to the Chargers. 15 seconds left in the second period. Willard kicks it to KP. KP to Paige Barnes. Paige Barnes back to KP. KP pump fakes and shoots and is fouled. Coach didn't want to see that. Gabby Sutton had done a good job protecting herself, got too early, and left the ground. He tried to tell my players anyway, if you ever move those hands from a vertical position outside the defending plane, they will call foul every time. And you hate to see that for her, the senior with a foul with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Coach makes a coach cringe. Caitlin Parker makes the first of 2. It makes the second of 2. Extends that lead to a 26-point lead. 6 seconds left. Your Lady Chargers look like they're going to carry a pretty commanding lead into the half. And Chloe Willard, being the wise senior, defended that well, stayed in her plane, hands up, made sure she didn't foul the half-court shot to end the first half. Folks, your Lady Chargers, as they have done most of the year, going into half with a commanding lead. Having fun, everyone playing 36-10. Lady Chargers, 17 fouls. You're visiting Bethel Trojans, 10 for the first half. A lot of fouls in that half. Folks, we're going to take about a 9-minute break at halftime. We're going to come back for some more exciting Wilson Christian Lady Chargers basketball.
My name is Shelby Schuler, and I'm the yearbook advisor for Wilson Christian Academy. I've been teaching at Wilson Christian for 15 years. This is my 6th year as yearbook advisor. Yearbook is all about creating the history of the year in a book form.
Once we got our pages, we started to work on them, and I've done like 3 or 4, including like the basketball pages and Grandparents' Day.
I've done a lot of behind the scenes, like taking pictures, putting in your book stats and stuff like that.
I've made numerous pages on different teams and classes, and we've been out and sold yearbook ads to different businesses.
When I was younger, I always looked up to the kids that did do yearbook because I always wanted to be the kid that went around and took pictures.
I joined yearbook because I thought it'd be a fun thing to do and a good way for me to be creative.
I was on the yearbook staff in high school for about 3 years, and my teacher that I had, Mrs. Carol Lewis, was very passionate about how we put that yearbook together, and I guess she sort of influenced me. The school had a need for a yearbook teacher, and I had a need personally, and so I volunteered. And the first year was tough because it was a huge learning curve, but I had a lot of good people to help me to understand how to put together a really good yearbook.
I'd say my favorite part is just being able to get on the computer because I like it so much, just being able to be on technology.
My favorite part of yearbook is being the first to see the yearbook and everyone else not being able to see it.
My favorite part of yearbook is taking the pictures and creating the pages.
Our number one goal is we are a Christian school, and that should be reflected in our yearbook. We want to include all the activities that we can, every student is included in the yearbook. My passion is every student has to be in there. There has to be names on every picture, there has to be comments on every picture, there has to be stories that are told.
I think that future students should take yearbook because it's a easy learning and fun class to take.
It's a really fun and just a really good way for you to express yourself and be creative.
We need more people to take your book.
We have a lot of really, really good pictures of the students, and a lot of parents don't buy the yearbook, and their children are in that yearbook, and years from now they're going to wish they had.
Once in a while, something comes along that changes the way we live. A device so simple and intuitive, using it almost feels familiar. Introducing the 2020 yearbook. It's not a digital book or an ebook, it's a book. The first thing to note is there's no cables, not even a power cable.
The 2020 yearbook comes fully charged and battery life is eternal.
The interface is 7.5 by 8 inches but can expand up to 15 by 8 inches. The navigation is tactile touch technology which we can actually feel.
The content comes pre-installed via 176 high-definition pages of pictures of 2019 and 2020. To browse, just simply touch and drag. You go right to left to go forwards and left to right to go backwards.
If you want a quick overview, hold it in the palm of your hand and use your thumb to click Browse.
If you find something you want to save for later, simply bookmark it. And even if you close the application, you can easily find it again. If you want to share a particularly inspiring item, you literally share it.
Experience the power of BookBook.
The Lord tells us to pray without ceasing, not meaning we're limited to a life of solitude on our knees, but to be in constant communication and fellowship with Jesus Christ, to have a relationship with the Savior and find it odd when you're not talking with Him, instead of hardly remembering the last time you and your Creator spoke. He tells us to pray. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of the faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if ye have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath or doubting. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin and heal their land. Do you want to see God working? Pray without ceasing.
All right, and we welcome you back to Wilson Christian Academy's live stream, as we have Bethel as our guest here at Wilson Christian Academy. The varsity girls in a playoff game. And we have Wilson Christian Academy is up 36-10 at the half. We've got about 1:20 left in the half. And we're watching the girls get warmed up. And see what kind of adjustments Bethel is going to make coming out of the half. Wilson Christian Academy girls are fired up tonight and are having a good time, enjoying themselves, enjoying being able to play during this time. And we're just happy to be able to continue to have games, continue to play. As I see Coach Hoskins is coming up, getting ready to put on the headsets, and he'll be calling play-by-play. And I'll be continuing to follow the action as best I can, switching the cameras. As Coach Hoskins is getting his microphone untangled and getting it on. All right, he's ready to go. Here we go.
I am ready to go. I had to finish that pack of crackers, Mr. Thompson.
I'm glad you got some crackers.
I got the crackers.
Nothing but the best. Were they peanut butter at least?
I think they were. I ate them so quickly, I'm not sure what they were. We are entering another exciting quarter of Charger basketball. Bethel with a great pass, defensive breakdown on the baseline. Take the shot, miss the shot, get the rebound, put it back up and make it. Cut the lead to 24. 36-12, your Lady Chargers leading this at 7:34 left in the third period. Open shooter, KP. She loves to drive and hit that little floater from the short corner. A little strong coming out of halftime. Gabby comes down the court, slows it down. Wilson Christian extending that offense. And the ball tied up. We've got a jump ball. Great effort there by Chapman. Ties the ball up with, I believe it was Hoskins. Vilvardi bringing the ball down 36-12. Lady Chargers in the lead. Bailey hits Nesbitt on the elbow. Pulls up, pump fakes. Great ball movement by Lady Chargers. Throws at Nesbitt. A little strong, but rattles in and out of the rim. And Fulcher comes down with the rebound. Throws it to Gabby. Gabby brings the ball down the court. Finds the open shooter. They try to rotate it to the middle. But you can't get it past the Filipino Ninja, who sees Sophia Nesbitt. The fast break. Throws that perfect little soft pass she always throws. Hits Nesbitt in stride, who makes the left-handed layup to extend the lead to 38-12. Your Lady Chargers with a commanding lead in this one. Ball tipped by Nesbitt, and guess who? The Filipino Ninja tips it over. Chapman, great job corralling that ball. Comes up with it, kicks it back out to Gabby. Gabby misses the shot, goes to the rebound, bounces back out to Chapman. Chapman takes the shot, misses, rebounded by Hoskins. Hoskins flicks it to Vilvardi. Vilvardi back to Hoskins, back to Vilvardi, back to Hoskins for the open three, and money. 41-12, Hoskins hits the open three to extend the lead to 29.
Looked like she worked on that shot before.
She likes that shot. Great pump fake by Laura Fulcher, who pumps, drives the baseline. Don't know if she stepped out of bounds or traveled. The ball awarded to the Chargers. Bailey throws it in to Chloe Villarvarde. Coach content to slow it down a little bit. Finds the open shooter Hoskins, who just drained a three and said, don't leave me standing here to shoot another one if I make it. And she does, 2 in a row, 44-12. Lady Chargers running away with this one, folks. 32-point lead. Gabby at the top. And one extra step. That's one of those my players do the same thing. They look like, what? And as a coach, you go, yeah, see, you took an extra step. But always that competitive spirit. Saw the open shot, wanted to take that one more step to get open. Ball comes out to Bailey. Bailey kicks it to KP. KP drives, kicks it to Nesbitt. Nesbitt kicks it out to Villarvardi. In and out. And Bethel comes down with the rebound. Gabby throws it to the streaking Fulcher in the corner. A little hard on the pass. Fulcher couldn't get there. Ball goes out of bounds. KP subbing out. Gracie Farmer coming in. Gracie, nicknamed Shooter Gonna Shoot. Sophia gets the ball at the elbow, throws it out to Hoskins, who rotates it to Bailey, who's open for the three, and she bangs it 47-12. Chargers can't miss tonight. 4:33 left in the third period. Your Lady Chargers leading by 35. Gabby dribbles down, kicks it to Fulcher. Fulcher kicks it back to Gabby. Gabby with what looked like a good shot. Came up a little short. Hoskins with the rebound, kicks it to Villarvarde. Villarvarde kicks it to the open shooter. Shooter gonna shoot. Gracie Farmer. And the Lady Chargers have missed a three-pointer. Sophia Nesbitt reaches for the rebound. Battling with Olivia Fulcher, sister of Laura Fulcher, or cousin, I'm not sure. We got a senior freshman combination there, and the ball goes off of Sophia Nesbitt. And Bethel brings it down. The older Fulcher, number 12, brings the ball down, kicks it to the younger Olivia Fulcher, who finds the open Kimberly Spielman, who drives baseline, shoots the shot. But Gracie Farmer rotates over, blocks the shot out of bounds. We have our mid-quarter. Governor Cooper, American freedom. Mask mandated timeout. Your Lady Chargers hitting on all 8 cylinders, folks. They have been for most of the season. They've certainly had some lulls in play, but they are obviously ready for the playoff. Second round here, the quarterfinal game. Leading in a commanding fashion, 47-12. 3 minutes, 58 seconds left.
Did you notice that extra cheerleader on the right?
Yeah, she's a girls basketball player, but that's her best friend over there. Snowbird with her They know you're filming them now. Yeah, that's my youngest daughter. She's a JV basketball player, and she is sitting over there with her close friend, whom we call Snowbird, who is giggling now because she knows she's on camera. And yes, she's sitting over there with her friends, joining the cheerleading squad because playing in the semifinal game for JV girls wasn't enough. Love seeing those young ladies have fun. You should smile a lot when you're young, right?
Absolutely. It's beats sitting at home.
That's right. And we got great man-to-man denial defense by the Lady Chargers. They deny the inbounds pass. Bethel gets charged for the 5-second call. It's a turnover going to the Lady Chargers. Villavarde to Bailey. Bailey to Nesbitt, who kicks it out to the open Villavarde, who sinks the three, 50-12. 3:45 left in the third period.
I was in here when they were having PE this afternoon, and she could not miss from that.
You know, it's going to be tough for this league if these girls stay together, because the 5 on the court right now, and Jocelyn Bailey drives and sends lead 52. The 5 on the court are Bailey, sophomore, Hoskins, sophomore, Nesbitt, sophomore, Villavarde, freshman, Farmer, freshman. So that is 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen on the court right now. It's going to be long next 2 years for the opposition. 52-12. Coach Troll bringing in those juniors and seniors. The 5 juniors and seniors that were on the bench are now rotating in for the 5 freshmen and sophomore. So we got the old ladies coming in for the youngsters. And checking into the game is Caitlin Parker, number 10. Paige Barnes, we call her the team mom, number 24. Number 12, Haley Carnes. Number 4, Mrs. Ellen Watson. And number 2, Chloe Willard. Chloe having a spectacular game. Hustle tip there from her. Had a great 3 that she knocked the bottom out of earlier. The senior guard having an exceptional game. Calling out, pointing out the open defender. Good play. Directing her fellow senior. Now she's crying for help because she's inbounding the ball and nobody is down there to get it. Ellen kindly and politely comes down, gets the ball, kicks it back to Chloe Willard, who's going to bring the ball down. She hits the open KP on the corner, who throws it to Carnes. Carnes throws it to Paige. Paige with the shot and gets fouled. That is Chapman with the foul. That would be the team second of this half. Chapman's 4th. Paige Barnes at the line. The senior makes the first of 2, extending the lead of 53-12. We have a running clock, have a 41-point lead. Clock will not stop except for at timeouts. Paige Barnes, the senior, misses the second of 2. Carnes comes down with the rebound and puts it back in, but they say she was over the back. That's actually a push call. No such thing as over the back. It's a push. They call the foul on Carnes. That'll be her first, team first. 1 foul apiece for the Bethel Trojans and 1 for the Lady Chargers. Bethel finds the open player on the baseline. Pass a little hot, or for favorite movie quotes, just a bit outside. Thrown out of bounds. It'll be the Lady Chargers ball. Willard to Ellen. Ellen back to KP at the top. KP to Willard. Willard with the open 3, and it looks good, folks. I thought that one was in. Rebounded by KP. KP does the twister leg move. Gets it to Carnes with tremendous effort. Carnes with the floater, baseline floater. A little strong. Paige Barnes and Chloe Willard, the seniors, coming down to cut off the streaking Laura Fulcher, who very athletically, streaks to the basket, and is fouled on the way up. She'll be shooting 2. That foul was awarded to Chloe Willard. That'll be her first, team second. The senior, Laura Fulcher, makes the first of 2, cuts the lead to 40. And misses the second. And Haley Carnes shoots on the wrong basket and shoots on the wrong basket again and makes a shot for the opposing team. That'll be one that most people won't let her forget. Proud parents. Dad has his hand in his head in his hand. So let me tell you what happened there, folks. So Coach Troll was telling Haley, wow, great take by KP to extend that lead back to 40 for the Lady Chargers. Coach Troll was getting on Haley for not using the backboard on our end of the court. And so while the opposing Bethel Trojan player was shooting her free throws, Coach Troll was chastising her to do that, use the backboard. So when Carnes went up, grabbed that ball, all she remembered was Coach said use the backboard, and she did. No worries. I'm going to call it intentional and good sportsmanship. Pastor's children, always looking out for the other team. Character award goes to Haley Carnes for scoring 2 for the opposing team. Lady Chargers having fun, as always. And folks, not just because they're winning this quarterfinals game, I can tell you as a father of one of these players, these 10 girls laugh and have fun wherever they are, whatever they are doing.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have affected their spirits.
No, none.
As they have fun no matter what's going on.
They really do, don't they? They all came to my house and 10 girls walked our dog and had a ball walking a dog.
It's a team effort no matter what.
It is indeed. So I thought it was a pretty good block there by Paige, the senior, but they are calling a foul. And they have a better view than I do, so we'll go with the referees. And the truth is, it doesn't matter what we think. Good inbounds play by Bethel, moving the ball around. Great shot when it left her hands. I said, that is good. Laura Fulcher shooting a NBA 3 and knocking the bottom out of that one. Bringing the point total to 18 for Bethel. Good ball movement for the Lady Chargers. And great defensive effort. Gabby dropping down to that baseline position, tipping the ball out of bounds. The Lady Chargers ball under their basket. 55-18 point lead. Great inbounds pass by Chloe Willard. Chloe Willard moving the ball around, finds the open shooter Ellen. Ellen drives. And Carnes said, Coach, I'm not using the backboard, but I'm going to put this one in. Makes up for the 2 points she scored for Bethel. Carnes has got family at Bethel, so I think she may have intended to do that, looking out for family. She might have done that for her aunt. Great drive by number 12, Laura Fulcher, but just gets hung under the basket a little bit there. The senior, KP, with the ball, goes to drive. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Ball thrown in from Willard to KP. KP back to Willard. Willard back to KP. Willard with another 3. Misses. Paige Barnes underneath. Goes up strong. And that will be Chapman's 5th foul. She'll be coming out of the game. Coach going to have to make a substitution there. He sends in number 4, Kimberly Spellman. Great game by Chapman. Great defensive effort. Great rebounding effort. Great offensive effort. Good game all around. Enjoyed seeing her play tonight. Paige Barnes makes the first of 2, extending the lead back to a 40-point lead, 58-18. 5:30 left in the 4th period. And Paige Barnes makes the second. 59-18, Lady Chargers with a pretty commanding lead. Gabby Sutton bringing that ball down the court. And she kicks it over to Fulcher. Fulcher goes to get it back to Sutton, and she does, and Sutton fires up the shot, a little strong. Carnes with the rebound. Carnes on the dribble. Good jump stop. Goes to throw it to Allen. Misses, bounces it between her legs. Referee's letting the girls play. Try not to stop play here. Ball's out on Bethel. 59-18. Ball comes in bounds to Ellen. Ellen to Willard. Willard to KP. KP picks up, shoots the open jumper. Carnes with the rebound. And she's fouled. The foul's, I think, going to be on number 22, Gabby. Yep, number 22, Gabby Sutton. I think that's her fourth. (60-18). KP comes out of the game. The freshman Farmer comes in. Carnes hits the first of two. Drains the second of two. Great shot for him. 61-18. 4 minutes left in the fourth period. 3 fouls apiece. Fulcher brings the ball down the court. Hits the open Sutton. Sutton back to Fulcher. Fulcher throws it away to Farmer. Ball bounces off to the younger Fulcher. Foul called on Wilson Christian. Actually, a timeout was called by Bethel. 61-18, 3:45 left in the fourth period. Bethel, I'm not sure Bethel called a timeout, or maybe they did. Or maybe this is our mid-quarter Roy Cooper American Freedom Mandatory Government Mask Timeout. Folks, it's been exciting basketball tonight. This one got a little away from Bethel. Most game against the Lady Chargers this year have gotten away from the opponents. This is a particularly strong Lady Chargers team, particularly deep. And the leads and scores tend to look like Coach Troll does not let up at the end. But the problem he has is when he puts the five that he doesn't start from the bench in the game, play does not vary that much, and the scoring tends to continue. Right now on the floor, we've got senior Paige Barnes, senior Chloe Willard, junior Haley Carnes, and junior Ellen Watson. And the lone freshman wearing number 1, Gracie Farmer, a.k.a. Shooter's Gonna Shoot. Inbound pass by Bethel. Moving the ball around well. Back to Fulcher. They find the open Gabby. Gabby shoots it, misses it, a little strong. Paige Barnes comes down with the rebound. Willard pushes the ball down, finds Haley Carnes underneath. Haley battles twice. They were forced to call that one. The referee's trying to swallow their whistle as they want to let this one run out. Carnes will be shooting two. Actually, they're calling that underneath, which is certainly fine. And that's 5 for Gabby Sutton. Coming in for Gabby Sutton, who had an outstanding game, is number 1, Gates. And number 15, a number I do not have on my roster, coming in for the older Laura Fulcher. Shot was missed, a little long. Chloe Willard comes up with the ball, kicks it to Gracie. Gracie throws it to Carnes, who's open, who finds Paige underneath. Paige backs down and takes the shot and is fouled on the shot. The senior backing down, doing the tough work. Great drop step and a great move to the basket. She'll be shooting two. Clock still running. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. That's the third foul on number 24, the younger Fulcher. And the senior Paige Barnes comes up a little short on the free throw. The team mom, Paige Barnes, to shoot the second of 2. And she misses. Gracie Farmer comes in with the rebound. Misses the putback. Great rebound by Bethel. Coach Troll asking his defense to move back, and the girls just playing basketball and not thinking about where we are in this game and the score. Pulled back now. Ball moving around well for the Trojans. Good ball movement. Great shot by Fulcher. And she drains it. Atta girl holds a hand over her mouth. Says whoops. Olivia Fulcher bangs the 2. Chloe Willard kicks it to Ellen. Ellen looks to drive baseline. Throws it to Paige. Paige kicks it to the open Chloe. Open Chloe misses the 3. And Fulcher lands on the end line. It will be Lady Chargers ball with 1 minute left in the 4th period. Folks, I believe the semifinal game will be right here at Wilson Christian on Monday. Great inbounds pass by Chloe Willard to find Carnes. Carnes puts it in. Extends the lead 63-21, 45 seconds left in the game. Fulcher said, I'm feeling it, so I'm shooting it again. Missed it. The old hand over the mouth there. Whoops, might have been a little strong. Chloe Willard finds Ellen, who drives, sees the open Carnes, tries to throw it through the baseline, misses the throw. Accidental contact there. Got smacked in the eye. Not intentional by any means, but it just happens. Hoskins going to come in for Ellen. We're going to give her a little breather so she can stop the old eye from watering. 27.8 seconds left in this quarterfinal matchup. That's good to see. Coach and players and Ellen giggling about her eye situation. Fulcher said, I got a chance to shoot it, and I got the green light from the coach from shooting it wherever I want to, and I'm going to shoot it wherever I want to. Coach Troll telling Kate Hoskins to pull back and not to shoot. Gracie Farmer, shooter going to shoot. She didn't hear the call from Coach, and Fulcher with one more. That's the game, folks. 63-21, your Lady Chargers with a commanding victory in this quarterfinal matchup between the Wilson Christian Chargers and the visiting Bethel Trojans. Your Lady Chargers will advance along with the JV Lady Chargers. This is my understanding. I do not know the final score, that Wilmington beat the Wilson Christian varsity boys tonight. So Wilmington will be advancing, the number 1 seed in the East. And Wilson Christian boys, I think, have been eliminated from the state playoff picture. Coach Troll, as always, being magnanimous and complimenting and congratulating some of the players that played exceptionally well for Bethel, and they did tonight. Your JV boys for Wilson Christian will play Wilmington at home tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Folks, it'll be live streamed. So if you want to see some good Saturday basketball, if your favorite college team is on COVID restriction, tune in to YouTube and watch your Wilson Christian JV boys playing the visiting Wilmington for the quarterfinal matchup for the JV boys division. Folks, thank you for watching tonight. Glad to have you. We wish safe travel to our visitors from Bethel. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the JV boys quarterfinal matchup with Wilmington. Thanks for watching.